Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So before we get into all the good stuff, whether I like it or not, just want to say thank you for everyone who's been showing so much support on my Halloween videos. I am super excited that you guys are enjoying them. And just so you know, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page. I'm doing 31 days of Halloween over there. Here on YouTube, I'm only doing 2 Halloween videos a week and then a beauty look or a review or whatever. So that's just kind of gonna be the whole deal for the month of October here on my channel. And also, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It'll mean the world to me. And just side note, please excuse the annoying music in the background. My brother is just, yeah, he has a habit of playing loud music at the wrong time. So now we can get to the video. Alright, so I came in a little bit more closer, that way you guys can see everything that I'm doing. But before we get into the whole shebang with the face, just want to show you guys the palette. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys seen this all over social media. I have used it already before in a look. I believe it was one of my Halloween looks. I've used it and I really did enjoy it. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple swatches. Not too many. But if you guys don't know, on my Instagram, every time I get new products, I always unbox them on there and then I do swatches. So these are just a couple, and I don't have a wipe. Alright, so first thing we're going to go ahead and do is brows. And I'm going to do more of a structured brow today. Just because I've been doing a lot of natural brows here on my channel. More of like that natural brow. So we're going to do a structured brow. And I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4. So brows are good for now, and then I'm gonna go in and take my plouise base in shade 1. I can't wait for my shade 2 to come in. I ordered it, and stupid post office, literally, it finally got to the US and it went to New York, which is cool because then I was supposed to get it within like a day or so, and then it just went to freaking Louisiana, and I'm like, how do you go from New York to Louisiana and I'm in New Jersey? Like, that don't make no sense. But it's in New Jersey, and it should get delivered hopefully by Monday. Alright, so I'm just taking this base to clean up the brow as well as to apply it for the base. Alright, and what I like to do is I like to go ahead and take any like fluffy shader brush or even a blending brush. You know what, yeah, let me take this blending brush. And I'm going to take this one. This one's from the crayon case. And then I just go ahead and blend out the edges. And this is actually something that I learned from the pro course that I am taking. You always want to blend out the edges of the base into the skin, that way when you put on foundation it's not like a big old white cast from the base. Alright, so I'm gonna take this shade here. It's called Eccentric. This is it here, swatched. It's really pretty, and I'm just gonna use my ABH Cosmetics brush. Just so you guys know, The palette doesn't really have much kickback, which is great for a lot of people. I don't mind kickback. I know a lot of people do. What I would say is these shimmer shades are very, very creamy. Like literally when dapping in with your finger or with a brush, you need to go very, very lightly because it is very, very creamy that it can get very messy. So that's just something for you guys to know. I'm gonna blend out this base again. And we're gonna start in the center. And then work our way out in circular motions. There we go. Get a nice little blend. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with a smaller blending brush. And I'm gonna pick up, it's my color switch. I'm gonna pick up the pink matte shade that's called Love, this shade here, and we're gonna put that right above the shadow that we use. And again, starting in the center and then working our way outward. And then I'm gonna go in with a lush shade. I'm gonna go with the shade Passion, this shade here, and we're gonna put this in the crease, like directly in the crease. And I'm gonna be using this Morphe brush R41, and just in case, the second brush that I used was the Morphe M507. Nice and blended, as you guys can see here. So these shadows are really, really good. They blend nicely. No patchiness. No fallout so far. I guess I'll say it's not like the Subculture palette, but I have the Subculture palette, and even though it is very, very pigmented and has a lot of fallout and kickback, I don't know, I seem to know how to work with it, and I don't have any issues with them. So yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a more of a fluffy blending, not fluffy blending, fluffy shadow brush, and we're gonna somewhat cut the crease, but not necessarily cut it, because what we want is to have like that blurred line. So instead of cutting the crease, we're gonna clean up the lid. So we're gonna put the product, and I'm still using the plouise base where we want, but we're gonna just blur out the edges, so it's not like a harsh line. So the first shade I'm going to be using, Alright, so first shade I'm going to be using is Rose Gold, this one here. And I'm just tapping lightly into the product, and then we're just gonna pat this is right here in the middle. Going with the shade Wild Child, which is this really beautiful pink. And we're gonna put that, oh wow, none of it is coming on the brush. Oh, there you go, okay. And then we're gonna put this right here in this area. Blending it into rose gold. Alright, so this is what we have here. Now I don't want to use a liner, so I'm just going to take my Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to take the black shade, LPD, and I'm just going to run that across my lash line, just so when I am putting my lashes on, the band can hide a little bit better. So we have that down now. That was a mission. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and, is this the brush that I'm gonna take a little bit more of that plouise base, and we're gonna put this underneath the eye to prep for the foundation underneath. But you know what, before we do that, let me go get a wipe because I do have some fallout. Now we have a bright under eye and we're ready to apply the shadow underneath. So I'm gonna pretty much go in with the same shades, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do it in reverse. So I'm gonna go with the darker shades first and then start adding the lighter shades after. Alright, so that's Dreamer. We have the eyes looking exactly how we need it to look. And we're going to go with lashes. And I'm going to be using my Yummy Sweet Lashes by Carla. This is in the style. That's a shell. I believe this one is She's Bad. That's what they look like. I think I let the glue get too dry. That is the look. That's the look. Alright, I'm do the other one off camera. It's gonna take me about like another freaking hour or so because my son keeps interrupting me. But I'll be right back when it's time to do blush, highlight, and lipstick. I'm gonna do my base off camera because it's the same thing that we always do. Alright, so I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna be using the Patrick Star and MAC Duo Blush. This one is in I'm Not Blushing. It's from his floral collection. And I'm just actually gonna, never mind. Alright, so I'm just gonna take the pinky shade here. I'm gonna put this right here in the apples of the cheek. And then for highlight, I'm gonna be using the Crayon Case highlighting powder. This is in the shade Glocaine. And I have to be very, very careful with this because it is a loose powder. We don't want to get it all over the place. To glow. Whoa. lip liner from Jcat Beauty. This one's in the shade Rose Tea Rose. And kind of on my lips. Take my Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Between the Sheets. If you haven't tried their lipsticks, you need to. Super creamy. Now if you want to do it just like this, where it's just nice and matte, by all means go ahead and do that. But I like a glossy lip, so we're gonna go in with the, which one is this? The Gerard, I was about to say Gerard Cosmetics, the Jouer lip topper in Skinny Tip, and we're just gonna pop it right there. I just really love the smell of this peach setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics. It's a Slay All Day setting spray. So we're just gonna apply it just because of the smell, and it just makes my skin feel so cooling. A lot of the times in the morning, like when I feel like I need to feel refreshed, I literally just spray this. No makeup, no nothing, just spray it on, and it feels so good. But yeah, this is it. This is how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, don't know what you're waiting for. Hit the subscribe button right now. Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss any videos that I have coming out. Also give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, and make sure you guys follow me on all of my other social media platforms to stay updated. What the heck is wrong with me? To stay updated and get behind the scenes of things that you guys won't see here on YouTube. Now that's it. See you guys in the next one. Mwah.